I've got a new coffee gadget. What is it though? Hi, I'm Nathan. Welcome back to What's My Fault. As always, coffee. This is the Oomph. There you can see it there. So this is a coffee maker, portable. So it's got pressure brewing for a richer taste coffee, brewed faster, active stirring during and after pressure brewing for a consistent tasting coffee, super fast cleaning, cleans in as little as 8 seconds, cool, insulated design, keeps your coffee warmer for longer, a full cup of coffee, holds up to 13 ounces of freshly brewed coffee, innovative design, looks great, works even better. So, Oomph Coffee Maker, let's have a look. Now these retail for about £40. It's a little bit more in dollars, so close to $50 I expect. Get the packaging out of my way. As you can see, it's a coffee maker, but it's also a travel mug. So we have the rest of the box. The instructions, all the different colours. Don't need that. Okay, so you can see the Oomph. So look at normally you've got spout for drinking or pouring if you're making cups for other people. Looks like a kind of large travel mug. Comes apart into 2 sections, as you can see. So the top section, see all of that. It's very odd looking, lots of holes and gaps and everything else. Then this in the bottom, you can see the bottom there. There's a filter and a little, well, it looks like a fan type of design to it. So what you basically do, put coffee in there, pour water in there. Obviously you have the lid on, but then like a cafetiere or a French press, you then push it down. You don't have to push a lot of pressure. You basically just have to hold your hand on it and just let the weight of your hand push it down, and then when it gets to the bottom, you then lock it into place and your coffee is ready. And the way it works is you actually see it as I use it, that it goes up the middle and down the outside type of thing, or up the outside and into the middle. Along those lines, you get the idea. So then the inside there, and you see the coffee is brought into there as it comes up and in, like many other coffee makers, like the traditional Italian one you put on the stovetop, and it does the espresso sort of in the middle, and it pressure forces it up and into the pot itself. Similar sort of idea really, and it locks the coffee into there, so it stops brewing. As soon as you close it like that, that's it. The good thing with this one, if you find it's not strong enough, lift it back up, push it down again, it'll push the coffee, the hot water through the coffee grinds again and make it stronger, so you have the option of changing the brewing. That is a really nice feature. And you see you've got the fill lines there. There are also, I believe, fill lines, if you can see them there. There are a few indications of how much coffee you can add and so on, so there's little kind of fill lines there, which is cool. It all comes apart. Not quite sure how I'll have to read the instructions, but it does all come apart for cleaning. The good thing is, because it's pressure and it forces water through the coffee, you tip out the coffee when you're done, fill it with water, pump it a few times up and down. It'll force the water and grinds to mix, and you can just pour it out and it'll be absolutely clean. So cleanup is easy. I said you can take it apart as well and get new filters and that sort of thing if you need to. So you do have that option. So shall we give it a go? So all you need for this when you're out and about is hot water and coffee grinds. It does everything else. You can drink straight out of it, pour it into other mugs, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to go and get some coffee, some hot water, give this a quick clean, and let's see how it works. Okay, so I've got it all cleaned out, ready to go. Got my hot water, got my coffee. A very nice Italian coffee as well. Oh. Alright, got a scoop. Let's see. Right, so that's the normal coffee scoop I'd use in my filter machine. So that's on the minimum line pretty much. So 2 scoops should be a good medium flavour, which is what I want to go for today. I do like it quite strong as well. Let's just go for a medium. Now, there are fill lines. I said fill lines are there. You may be able to see them, you may not, depending if you're watching on a phone or on a TV or computer's monitor. So pour it in to the fill line, and we go to the maximum fill line because we want a full cup of coffee. So put enough water in this. Well, you can actually see that filling up as it goes. That's kind of cool. So as I said, you can see it comes on the outside. So you put the water in the middle, it comes at the outside, and then comes back around into this. So that is actually kind of cool. Must admit, I've wanted one of these for quite a while. I've seen them advertised for ages. I kept thinking, should I get it? Should I not get it? And I was on eBay and I saw one for about £15. So I was like, yeah, that's less than half price. So I can't say no to that. Yeah, I possibly would have preferred the black one or the premium clear one, that same colour as this, so you can actually see it, which would be kind of nice. So you can see how it all works, which would maybe upgrade to that if I find I really like it. I may get an extra one. Who knows? But I do like that. You are supposed to brew it for about 2 minutes or so to get the maximum flavour out of it, just like you would, I said, with a French press, a cafetiere, that type of thing. So, as always, you have to let the coffee build up in strength a little bit. But because it's got the pressure as well, it will obviously push the water through the coffee and get a really nice flavour. So this should be quite interesting, I think. I'll waffle on for a couple minutes rather than stopping the video. So I said it's not actually that hot as well. It's double walled because you've got the 2 different chambers and the gap in between, so it doesn't get extremely hot. So I'm hoping the thermal properties of it are pretty good, and it should stay hot for a while, I'm hoping. Because you could just use it as a travel mug if you wanted to. You don't have to always brew your coffee in it. And as I said, you can do it so you can brew it and then pour it out for other people if need be, or you can just drink straight out of it, which is kind of cool. That's excellent. I could probably put a little bit more water in it, to be honest. Put a little bit more in it. Not quite up to the fill line. There we go. I'll leave it to there. I don't want to fill it too much, just in case. But I do like the look of it. I think it looks kind of cool. It's a nice idea. Shall we start the process and hope I haven't overfilled it? So just really place your hand on top. Don't really need to put the lid on, so we can see what it's like. Okay. Hopefully I don't burn my hand or anything weird like that. Okay. Put it to the right area. Nice and slow press, just like you would with a cafetiere. You don't want to rush it. You want to force the coffee through nice and evenly, not too quickly, not too slowly. Just hand pressure down, just resting my hand on it. I'm not really pushed it. I am literally just resting my hand on top of it. Obviously, if you've got heavier hands and heavier arms, it may take longer. You might find you need to put a bit of strength into it if you're not incredibly heavy. I am quite heavy, so resting on it is probably quick enough. You can't really see much of what's happening. I can feel the heat in my hand from the hot water, actually, well, hot coffee now, going into the middle drinking chamber. So then when you get to the bottom, you lock it out, and it'll lock all the coffee away from the hot water and the coffee, so you get a finished product that doesn't start going bitter because it's been left too long. Right, now we're getting to the bottom. I'm going to give it a hand and then we shall lock it into place and see what it comes out like. Okay, so we lock that. Click, locked into place. Wow. Got a bit of coffee in there. Can you see how much coffee there is? There you go. You see the coffee in there. What I'm going to do is quickly pour that out and just show you what the coffee looks like. Won't be a moment. Okay, I'm going to put the lid back on. And then let's pour out some coffee. Look how strong it is. And give it a bit of a taste. So everything's locked in place. And there we go. It's got a nice colour to it. See, it's not too dark. It's slightly transparent. If you can see that in the light or not. I see, just kind of see a kind of reddish tint to it rather than just being jet black, which is kind of nice. Smells okay. That's nice. Nice coffee. It's just like it would through any cafetiere or anything else. So you can make it stronger by adding more coffee, or if I wanted to, if I want to make it a bit stronger, gets a bit noisy as it pushes all the water back through the grinds. You can see the more I raise it up, the more the coffee gets pushed back through. That's kind of cool, you can see what's happening. Alright, and then push it back down gradually again. You see it's got a really good, like the seal there is excellent, it's not even touched in the water yet, and you can see how much it's doing it. So let's push it down again, get it all the way through, and see if we can get it a little bit stronger, just so we can test that function. So it doesn't take really any pressure. I'm not really putting any effort, I don't want it to go too fast. I could push it a lot harder. There you go, then you start bubbling up. And that's something you really don't want to make it bubble up like that. But I did so. Right, let me finish this. Ah, it's lovely and hot. I really, as you know, I really like hot coffee. I should have bought another cup so you can judge the difference, but oh, that's nice. Okay, see the difference. Now we have a darker brew. See, I can barely see through that now. This probably looks a lot darker on camera as well. There's a lot more aroma to it as well, and it does look stronger. That's actually really cool. I like that. Yeah, and it's a little bit stronger. Not hugely, just a little bit extra. That's actually quite good. I like that. That is cool. Well, I am impressed that's all locked in place. That is cool. I do like that. I noticed that weird bump there. That's cool though. Okay, check what it's like. It's still full of coffee. Hey, did I not close it properly? Or does it not seal? Okay. The lid and spout is not entirely waterproof. Not very good for a travel mug. So the water, there's no rubber seal there. That's a little bit disappointing. See, it doesn't click in that well. Most of them, like you've seen, I did a travel mug review recently. They have a bit of rubber there that actually seals it to there. It doesn't. They've got rubber seals over everywhere else, but that leaks. But that is as tight as it'll go, and yeah. As soon as it hits the spout, oh, lose some marks for that. I was really impressed until I did that. It's still a good mug, and I'm still going to take it to work and use it like that. But for travel, I've got other ones I could put in a bag, and I wouldn't have to worry about them. A Starbucks one, some of the other ones like the camera lens, those ones don't leak at all, especially the camera lens one because it doesn't even have a spout, it's just got a lid. They don't leak. This one does, so be careful with it. If you are taking it anywhere, make sure you keep it on a level surface. If you knock it over, your coffee is going to go everywhere. So just be aware that it's good for travel as long as you look after it. It doesn't even have a long slip base. You see, no effort at all, and it'll move around. So be careful you don't burn yourself if you're using this. I'll give feedback to the company as well. Not they'll listen to me because I'm a nobody, but suggest that they do something with the lid, because that is quite poor, to be honest, for this price item. I am quite surprised I've not found out about that before from looking at other reviews and reading about it. But it doesn't even click solidly in place. You see it's a very soft click. Not great, bit disappointed. Overall, it's a good coffee machine. It's great for work, camping, anything like that, where you have access to hot water and coffee grinds, but you don't really have facilities to have a drip coffee machine. You don't want to take a cafetiere because they're obviously fragile and that sort of thing. This is a little bit more hard wearing and a lot easier to use. So yeah, I'm going to use it. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm glad I didn't pay full price because of the leaking issue. So it's up to you if you think it is still worth it. I mean, it is still a good coffee machine, but that does put me off a little bit, to be perfectly honest. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you did, please hug the like button. That'd be fantastic. It really does help my channel. And please subscribe. I'm always doing reviews of coffee and technology and other stuff. And of course, gaming videos as well. Usually daily when I can, but sometimes I have other videos again in the way. So I always have a video every day. Like today will be this, and the gaming video will be tomorrow. So please come back again soon. Thanks all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye bye for now.